guys, so I am doing my hair tutorials today. I've already got one on YouTube, but everyone keeps asking for it, so I will just do an updated one. It's kind of the same, actually it's very similar but slightly different because my hair's longer and things like that. So I'm going to really quickly run you through what I use on my hair, and then I'm going to get into it. I'm going to do my low bun, and then I'm going to do my wavy hair that I literally do every single day. So the products that I use, so I've been using these products from Jisoo. These are so wet. I got these recently. I think I got them about a week ago, and I think they are so good, like honestly so good. My hair feels, especially for curling, so my hair feels really nice and clean, really nice and fluffy, but not too silky soft where like nothing holds. So I've been using the shampoo, which is like this, and the conditioner, and these products are all infused with honey, so they're really good for your hair. I don't know like the science behind it, but I highly recommend them. And then for the oil in the day that I've been using is also from Jisoo. It looks like, I think it's called Jisoo, I think that's how you say it, which is honey infused hair oil. And I just put a little drop of this onto my fingers, put it into my hands, and run it through probably from about here down. And I'm doing that every single day at the minute, and I really think my hair is looking so healthy. And then also what I've been using for years, and if you're going to get one thing to like help your hair health, it has to be this Moroccan oil. I've been using this, I think I've calculated it to be about 10 years now. And this has saved my hair through so many bad times. Like it's amazing. So I use this mainly as an overnight mask. So I will put it onto dry hair from about here down again, and then I'll just coat the hair, and then I'll plait it and leave it in overnight, and then I'll wash it off in the morning. And I just absolutely love this. Also it smells amazing. And before I got this oil, I was just using this one the same way, but probably every like second or third day I put this in on damp hair and just do the ends, and then blow dry it as normal. So that is like, this is my hero product. The other three are slowly becoming that because they're so good. And yeah, that is basically it. I do use some other shampoos and stuff for like color protection, but this is what I'm using at the minute, and I love them. So I'm going to start off with my low bun. The reason I'm putting that into this video is because it literally takes me like 2 seconds. So for blow drying my hair, I have been using the GHD hairdryer. I'll leave it down below. I've been using that for years and years now, and it's amazing. But I recently got this one from Dyson, and it's so good, and I think actually it leaves my hair in a really nice texture as well. Blast it upside down so that there is some volume, and then I always turn the temperature to cold, and I just go over my hair again with that so that it's nice and cool to start working with. So yeah, onto my low bun. So I use a little hair bubble like these. These are just from Boots. I always make sure they're the no metal ones, so there's nothing that's gonna like snag your hair. I only use this kind of hair bubble for this hairstyle, otherwise I always have loads and loads of silk ones lying about the house because they're really good for your hair. So for my low bun, you just want to put your hair like in its parting. Mine's always just ever so slightly off center. Tuck it behind my ears and just gather it. Let me move back. Gather it at the neck, and then you want to twist, and then twist it round the bun. Twist, keep twisting, and then just tuck the ends in, and then take my hair bubble, and that's it. It's so easy. I think it's definitely getting like the hang of it, because it took me a little while to get used to like the routine. Put it again for you in a minute, but yeah, it took me, I'd say, a couple tries to get used to it, but now it's just like second nature. It becomes so easy, and that is how it looks. Sometimes there'll be like spiky bits sitting out, so you can either just pin them in with bobby pins, or I just redo the bun. So I'll just show you one more time to make sure you can see me. Yeah. Also, these hair bubbles I would say work really well for probably like 2 weeks, and then they get too loose. So always make sure you've got a really nice tight hair bubble. I wrap it around 3 times, but obviously depending on how thick your hair is, you have to wrap it different amounts. So I always just start by tucking it behind my ears and letting my hairline just follow where it naturally sits, and then I grab it into a ponytail. Also, I'm not too anal about this looking really neat and like no flyaways. Like I don't do like the Instagram bun and I like gel down my head, because I actually think it looks really weird on me. So I just literally do this, and that is it. So wrapping it about halfway, and then twisting that around to make a bun, and then wrapping the end and doing the same, and then tucking the ends in, and then I just stick my bubble on like that. So that's it. I think I've said this before in videos, I don't like the way this looks straight on, so that's probably the main reason I always turn to the side in my pictures when I have a bun, because I think it looks better like this rather than face on. So yeah, that is the bun tutorial. And now I'm going to go on to my curls. I always go through phases. I either always wear a bun or I'll always have my hair curled. I'm definitely in a hair curling phase at the minute. So to do that, I take out my fringe because I don't want to bend it. Let me talk to you about that in a minute. So I just take out the very front pieces like this. I have all these little clips which stop your hair from creasing. I'm just going to take the top layer like this, and then I'll wrap it around and just keep that out the way. So I either pop in a silk scrunchie for this so that my hair doesn't crease, or I'll stick in a little clip like this. I have a little mirror down here so I can see what I'm doing. The curler I use and have been using for absolutely years now. Like, I think, actually, to be fair, I've had to buy two. I will say that the first one broke probably after about 2 years, but like it's only £40, so it's fine. But it's the Babyliss Boutique wand, I think it's called. And yeah, it always varies online. Sometimes it's £30 on some websites, and then other websites it's always £40. So I'll try and find the £30 link, but if not, it sits at £40 really. So yeah, but I really recommend it, and I have tried all of the curlers. I really like GHD ones as well, but I think for the price of GHD you can get the exact same wave with this one. So I just start at the back, taking sections about that thick. Sometimes I say it's about ½ inch when it's pinched, maybe 1 inch to ½ inch. I'm not too like fussed about it, and I always wave away from my hair, and I try and leave, where I remember, most of the ends out of it. So yeah, I've got about 2 inches probably sitting at the bottom there, and I just let that sit for a minute. Okay, and then I just drop it, and I don't touch it or anything. I just leave it at the back to cool, and I just do that all the way around. So I'll do another few with you. Okay, so again, I've got about 2 inches sitting out at the ends. I don't know what it is about doing this. A hairdresser taught me this actually about a year, no, probably about 6 months ago, and it just makes such a difference to your curls. I think it just stops them looking like, I don't know, too curly, and also it keeps the length on your hair, which I like. So when you curl the ends up, I think it takes quite a good chunk of length off. But this, because obviously the bottoms are straight, you're still keeping your length. And literally just repeat that all the way around. And then I'm going to do my front section at this point. So I start quite far down, I'd say, and I'm just very gentle with this front bit. I also, if you don't think it's curled enough, I can just go in at the end and like add another curl, but you don't want your front bits to be like curly. So now I take this little clip which just stops your hair from creasing, and I'll just sit it back so it cools in with the rest of the hair, and then do the exact same on the other side. Okay, so that is the bottom layer done, and then I just take some hairspray. This is the L'Oreal Elnet one, and spritz it over, but try not like break your curls up or anything. Okay, and then I'm going to take a silk scrunchie, again just because it's super gentle on the hair, and let me take these front bits out. So I don't like to clip these back because I feel like it maybe will take the curl out. I don't know. I don't know why. I always got so much hairspray on my. Okay, so now take down the top layer and section it where it sits. And then you're going to just literally repeat what you've already done. So leaving about 2 inches out again. Oh, I've really hurt my back. Ugh. side, this side, just don't touch the curls. Just let them sit and cool down in the shape that they're in. Can you see how much length is still? I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like, let me show you this side. So that's my straight length and that's my curled length. So you're only really taking off like half an inch of length, which is, I think, is what comes with leaving the ends out. So yeah, and then just do the exact same. Okay, so I've just finished my other side. So I'm gonna just take the rest of the hair down, and this is how it looks straight away. And I think, well, I need to let it sit for a minute, but I think you do get a really nice bit of volume in the top when you blow dry your hair upside down. I used to like take sections and just give it volume that way, but it took so long, so I found just blow drying it really does work. So now I'll just kind of like look at it, find anywhere that I think doesn't look good, and then I'm going to place it so that it sits perfectly. So I think here it's not working, so I'm going to just take a little strand and try and get in at the root a little bit more. And take a little bit of hairspray. Okay, and that is how I do it. That's how I do my hair basically every day at the minute. It's looking a little bit, it's always the way when you do your hair on YouTube, it always turns out a bit funny. But yeah, that's how I do it every single day. It stays in most of the day for me as well, and I actually genuinely think it's the curler. So as I said, I've tried loads of different curlers, and I feel like this curler and the GHD curler hold the curls all day. But I mean, obviously it drops out over the day, but I'll always have like, my hair never looks straight, which I don't know why, because to be honest, my hair always used to drop out like all the time. But it seems to just keep its hold now. So yeah, that is my hair. I'll just show you it from the back. And it's just super quick, super easy, and I think it's just a nice, like, chilled out hairstyle. It doesn't ever look too neat or too perfect. So yeah, that's how I do it. So if you want anything I've talked about, everything will be down below in the description box, all the hair products and things like that. Also, I forgot to say, so wet. This shampoo and conditioner are all sulfate and silicone free, and they're cruelty free, which is so nice. But look out for getting sulfate and silicone free shampoo and conditioners. That's the best ones for your hair. But yeah, that's how I do it every single day. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you all in the next video.